Hello, hello to you too as well. To you too. Oh, wait, farm?
Hello,
Babby,
hello.
babby. Yeah, my controller keeps dying, so I guess not gonna use that. Don't want to play a roguelike with a controller that doesn't work. After all, okay, adult. Alright, what's the back button? Oh, it's backspace, that's what it is, because this is not meant to be played on a keyboard. It's meant to be played with a controller. Except it doesn't work. Okay, whatever. Let's play over here. It's been a little while since I've last played this. Whee! I don't think there's any sort of a sprint or anything. Yeah, speed up. Caesar, you're familiar with traditional roguelike games, right?
Did you just fart?
No, that's the stench ability of the Whispike. It does that by itself.
So it farted.
It used the stench ability, which causes a ring of stench to appear. Oh, hey, look, defense up. Ow. Oh no, rather simplistic premise, but I mean, whatever. If it works, it works. Am I right? Gosh, I wish I could get recording in VR to start working. I need to really look into that once I get a proper like headset with the microphone, so I can record like that VR roguelike I've been playing lately. Alright, extra attack stat. Let's do this.
I keep forgetting that I have myself muted.
Well, why do you keep having yourself muted?
You know why I mute myself.
Oh, because you're busy watching your YouTubes?
Well, no. But because of, you know, the fact that my microphone is weirdly sensitive and it keeps, you know, giving feedback.
Ah.
If you can hear yourself through my mic, yeah. I don't like doing that.
I can't hear anything but the game audio right now. I can barely even hear you.
Oh. Try not to die.
Try to die? That's a weird thing to tell me.
I said try not to die.
Oh. No, I'm not playing that game. I'm playing Whispike Survivors. Oh, that's weird. Did they get rid of all of the chest bonuses? Or are they just not, like, in this level? Well, I'm dead now. Just about to die. Right there on the verge. You.
How do you progress in this game? Or
if you survive for long enough, you unlock the next level. So, after you go through a run, you get a seed of your character and then you can grow the seed in the quote-unquote farming simulator part of the game to grow into a character that starts off with most of the stats that your character was left off with.
I don't think you're getting that chest.
You'd be surprised, I don't think the chests really despawn.
I mean, before you die.
Oh. It's open for interpretation. Stupid rock! Sneak.
It is one of the worst Pokemon types, yes.
Ability activate! Thank you. Ah, no. Psych. Screw you, I got the chest. Okay. Yay, I got the Vine upgrade. Vine is a pretty good one. I think Boomerang is the best. Okay, dead.
I mean, Sokka would agree with you.
Lasted just over 5 minutes. But that's not good enough for this stage. But yeah, I got the new seed. So I can go farm. Plant the seed. Use manure. Use manure. Let's go. Alright, so this one has worse stats overall.
I assume that's the Boomerang?
Yep. And this is Boomerang at level 1.
Right, so it has worse stats, but a better ability.
Yeah. Yeah, this one has, like, lesser total, like, power-ups. You can kind of see at the bottom, this says, like, attack boost 1, defense boost 1. It has, like, a dart level 2, fireball level 2, and slime level 1. As well as now Boomerang level, I think it's like, what, 3? Or is that a 5? It's hard for me to tell. But it also has literally no speed boost, which is why it's going so bloody slow.
Yeah, you say that, but that's not really bad.
What, moving slow?
I mean, the enemies are closing in, but your Boomerang like takes out a whole bunch.
Yeah.
And then you just immediately pick up the stuff. Like, you are chugging.
Yeah, Boomerang is really darn useful. Oh, look, a chest. Drat.
Consider getting some movement speed on your next level up.
Yeah, I mean, I've already gotten 2 upgrades to movement speed. Well, no movement speed option. I did.
You did not last nearly as long.
No. But hey, now I have slightly better stats, so I can plant that seed. So, the main issue is that the stats you get from the Whispike seed are not the exact stats of the one that you had planted. They are a little bit lower.
Okay.
So if you have, you know, runs where you just don't get good stats, like say you die at like level 2 or something, you can just be completely screwed over. All good choices, really. Yeah, Boomerang might be, like, the biggest clearer, but the vines are also really solid. You? Yay! Oh. Gee.
I thought you were gonna go for Boomerang.
I tried. It's not so easy.
Too bad you can't crossbreed your seeds, right?
No, I mean, there's supposed to be a thing where, like, if you plant a seed, like, next to another plant, it will take some of its powers, whatever, but I haven't seen anything like that actually happen.
Oh.
Yeah, you're probably also supposed to have, like, 10 separate seeds growing at a time. But since I've gotten, like, so much manure from all of these failed attempts, I just fully grow the seed, like, right away. Boomerang comes back after a while. Ow. Oh, that was a tricky one.
That one wasn't.
To be fair, for that one, I was trying to go for the shield. Shoot.
So is there a reason you were avoiding that one chest?
Too many enemies. Huh. Defeated exactly 500 enemies. How cute. Make the boomerang go more.
triple boomerang.
Yep. Now make the boomerangs deal even more damage. Although I think everything except the Dollahan go down in one hit to boomerangs. Dollahan really don't like to be killed. Everything else is fine with it, just not the Dollahan. I didn't want to get those chests. I didn't see anything in particular that I wanted from them. I tried to go for the vine. I failed the vine. I did not want the thunder. Oh wait, I don't want the ice. Whoops, accidentally made that an adult. Oh well. Sure, let's go to the forest.
Burn down the forest.
I mean, that's the plan. Right back to triple boomerang. I have to say, the play experience is not as fun as Noobs Want to Live. Which, by the way, we should try it at some point, just to get all of the extra achievements. I don't think there are that many. There's like just, what, 6 hidden achievements left? Something like that.
Watch if we go and look at it, you're missing 30 or something.
Yeah, I mean, probably, right? Like, that's how it goes.
Yeah, I know you are.
Well, it's just a few dozen. It would totally make for a good series of episodes. Gosh.
Series of episodes?
Yeah, a good couple dozen episodes, yeah. We have so many episodes of Danganronpa 2 pre-recorded. I was actually tempted to make that into the semi-daily series. But nah. Instead, we just basically have all of the Wednesdays covered.
For like a year.
At least a few months. Until next year, I'm sure. Oh, come on.
Chests.
Yeah, this map gives a ton of chests. I almost got ability I didn't want by accident. Shoot. My attacks deal a bit more damage. Oh, this has all 10 separate attributes. It's good. Let's bring this to the forest to see how much we can level this up. And each attribute can go up to a maximum of 10. Huzzah! Yay, more vines. Yay! I got stuck between an enemy and a torch. No! Woo! Don't worry me, I'm just drowning in experience points. Come on.
Don't you mean execution points?
Experience points. All one has to do is survive in the forest 5 minutes to unlock the second stage, which I was able to do eventually, and then 7 minutes of survival in the second stage to unlock the third, and I think it's like, what, 9, and then 11 and 13 or something? Ooh, more fire, more often! Oh, yes. Uh-oh. So, you remember how the game that this was based on was Sword of the Necromancer?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's the Necromancer.
Oh. So are you taking his sword?
Essentially, if it touches me, I die. Like, instantly.
Okay.
But it's also worse than that. The Necromancer is a new Whispike in its army. I do not get a seed to replace it.
Oh.
So all of those runs to level up that character? Yeah, thrown out the window, that's useless now.
Well, why did you not save him?
I don't know if going to the menu, like, escaping to the menu actually gives you the seed or not.
Sounds like something you should try.
Probably is. And since the time limit for the Necromancer appearing is the same time limit as unlocking the next area, you are essentially guaranteed to get the Necromancer. And not so much guaranteed as essentially guaranteed to lose the character if you want to unlock the next region. So, you know, there's that. It's so weird, though, that, like, some of the attacks are absolutely dreadful, terrible, even at level 10. And some of the abilities are more useful at level 1 than others are at level 10. At least the Dalahans are, like, super slow, so I don't have to worry about them. Ba-ba-da-ba-boom. The dreaded cursive games of trying to do Let's Plays of them. There are lots of games out there where there's just, like, nothing really to say while you're playing the game, because this is, like, just a bit of focus of just running in circles and avoid the enemies. Okay, now I'm going to keep running in circles and trying to avoid the enemies, run around this bird.
Like, it seems like... How to put it? It's games like these that make me think that these would probably be better suited to, like, the Game Grumps format. You know, where they just play a game and they just talk over it about whatever nonsense they're thinking about, and rarely talk about the game itself. But they tend to play games that have a lot of, you know, story and in-game dialogue and stuff like that, which is weird.
Yeah.
It's just like, hey, you're talking over, you know...
Plot.
You're talking over the reason, like, to play the game, and not just, you know, a mindless thing like that.
Yeah, like something like this, it's not really a plot. We can just talk about whatever we want here. And for most of Moon Factory, especially the Moon Factory 2 that we've been doing, it's the same thing. Basically, no plot is going on, so we can just talk about whatever.
The problem is we just don't usually have anything to talk about.
Yeah, because there's nothing new going on about anything.
Yeah, here's the problem. We're very boring people in real life.
Well, maybe you are.
Claire, when was the last time you saw the sky?
I can see it right here through my window.
Without being stuck behind a pane of glass.
I mean, I saw it today when I went out on the porch. Balcony?
See, you can't even play along. You can't even play up the joke.
Yeah, I was outside today to take out the garbage. Boom. No, boomerang is back to a single boomerang. Extra boomerangs. See, when it... Sometimes I wonder, people who do game stuff like that, where there's like, you know, the game and the dialogue seems to be completely disconnected from the game, like, entirely. If it's a case of the game gets recorded and the audio, like, the voiceover gets recorded separately, so people doing the voiceover don't know what's happening in the game. Game Grumps, they do react to the game. But
yeah, Game Grumps is pretty obvious. They are recording it live, usually.
Live. Yeah. They are doing the voices while they play the game, yeah.
Yes.
It's like, for some of those, it's hard to tell.
Yeah.
Vroom, vroom. Yeah, for this, though, it's very easy to tell. You wanna know how you can tell? You just have to listen close.
I mean, just because the hearing clicks doesn't necessarily mean that's confirmation. Honestly, even if you're recording your hands holding your controller and pressing the buttons, that's still technically not confirmation that this is all recorded live.
No, you record your hands hitting the buttons, but on that same screen, you also have the game. Like, you have a camera that's filming your hands hitting the controller that's also seeing the game.
Exactly.
But even then, that could have all just been recorded when you did the whatevers. So, you know, just take it on faith that I'm not, you know, doing 2 separate recordings when I could just do 1. That's how you know it's authentic. I'm too lazy to record twice.
Yeah, you'd even like to edit a video if I happen to accidentally swear.
No, I'll edit sometimes. It depends on the game. If it's like Danganronpa where there are curses in the game, I don't really care too much of the point.
That's a fair point.
Like, I think Chandra said it very well. It was like, oh, you're playing Danganronpa, I can swear, F yeah! It's like, yeah, if people in the game are already cursing, why censor, you know, voiceover for doing cursing?
When did you record Danganronpa with Chandra?
Who's a what?
You said when you were playing with Chandra, Danganronpa.
No, I wasn't playing Danganronpa with Chandra. I was recording Danganronpa with you, and Chandra, like, happened to walk in.
Oh. Okay, that does make more sense, yes.
Oh, of course. No, of course. Why would my earbuds actually try to, you know, charge at all? Period. When I have them in the charger, plugged in. No, of course there's no reason for them to actually charge, obviously. Ugh. So,
you know, I have that problem with my AirPods. I think I figured out what's going on with it. Is that I have to plug in the case and let the case charge up.
yes.
And then I have to unplug the case. And then the AirPods themselves will charge up in the case if the case is not plugged in.
See, I like the opposite issue. I have to keep my earbuds, mine aren't AirPods. I have to keep mine, like, the case plugged in and then put the earbuds in. Or else half the time, they'll just decide not to charge. Like, the case is supposed to hold enough to fully charge both earbuds. I think it was 2 or 3 times. But instead it'll charge it like once and be all like, "Wah, I'm out of battery, but I have no way to tell you, so I just won't do my job. No lights, no noises, I've got no way to tell you I'm out of battery, so I'm doing nothing. I even put on my charging light when you put the earbuds in to tell you I'm charging them. But it's a lie, because I don't have battery."
Yeah, what I end up doing is I just have the earbuds, you know, in the case and have it plugged in as soon as I get home. And when I go to bed, I unplug the cable from the thing to let everything charge, to plug my phone in using the same cord, because it's the same cable, same plug-in. Then during the day, I use my right earbud in the morning, and then I put it back, and I use only the left earbud in the afternoon.
Oh, so you only just use one earbud?
I only use one earbud at a time because I need to be able to actually hear, you know, my boss if he's trying to talk to me.
Hmm. Unfortunately, I can't use the WASD controls to select what, like, level up boost I get. I have to use the arrow keys for it. Woohoo, level 7 boomerang again. I really hope I find some other game like Your Quest 2 or Crystal Project whatever that I can just sink like 50 or so hours into to use as my semi-daily upload again. Just something to, you know, put a whole ton of hours into, and then just put a ton of hours into a game all at once, and then just set to upload. You can still hear me, right? I didn't screw up the audio?
Yeah, no, I can still hear you.
Okay, cool.
I'm just not talking.
Yeah, speaking of editing my videos, clearly you've never seen any of my tabletop Let's Plays.
Why do you say that?
Because those get edited, like, quite a lot. All of the editing that I don't do in other videos gets put in those.
Ah.
Say, it turns out when you play a tabletop game on your own, there is a lot of downtime. Especially if you're trying to also use a nearby tablet to keep track of stats and stuff. Eek. Yeah. Yeah, I did, what is it? One episode of... Was it Terraforming Mars? That's it. One episode of that, and then I did one Let's Play of, Aeon's End Legacy of Gravehold. That was a nice game. What ifs? Whee! But yeah, who knows? Maybe I'll make a semi-daily series out of a VR game. Figure out how to use the Oculus to do recordings. All on its own. Eek!
Would be interesting.
Yeah, because it is possible to set up my computer to play like a Steam game in VR. And even potentially to record it, like you saw with, we somewhat did Skyrim.
Yeah.
However, if I were to try to do that, I would have to play the VR in the bedroom, because that's where my computer is, and the computer is microphone, instead of playing out in the living room where I actually have space to move around. Not much room for moving around in here. Or I would have to have some sort of weird setup to record voice while out in the living room where the acoustics are really bad, so I'd have to do more editing on all of that. Or do the voiceover separately, which I really don't want to do. Those would basically be the options. So, regardless, that is it for this episode of Whispike Survivors. There'll probably be a few more coming in the future until I really narrow down what exact game I want to do. Now, there is one particular game I might be interested in. A very specific zombie game that, I don't know. Could do for a lot of episodes. I'll have to try playing it once it actually comes out and, see. But
Oh,
until
you're not
next...
the one I thought you were talking about. Okay.
No, I'm talking about the other zombie game. The one that I didn't get to show you because the demo ended.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that zombie game.